Okay, today I'm going to be walking you through how to find percents of certain numbers and also to find the percent using the equation method. We have done the part over whole and the percent over 100. That method is going to work and it will work all the time, but the objective here is for you to get familiar with an equation. You can always set up with an equation and a proportion, get the same answer. You might want to use the proportion as a backup method. So the first one I'm going to go over just quickly is when you have a percent of a number. This is the most common one that you will see. This will probably be like sales tax, 20% off. I have to pay about 28% in taxes. These types of questions which you're going to come across. First thing you want to do is you want to think of the percent. This time instead of as a fraction as a decimal. The word of, just always think of it as multiplication. And the word is an equal sign. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just bring directly straight down is I'm going to do 34 hundredths times 590. So this is the easy one, is if I just say 34% of a number, all I'm going to have to do is multiply. You should have multiplied by now and you should get an answer of 206 tenths. So basically it's just decimal and multiplication. The next one that we're going to do, it's going to be a little bit more difficult. This is the easiest one right here. Is about the same thing. This time, every time I see a percent, I'm going to think of a decimal. Every time I think of the word of, I'm going to think of multiplication, and the word is equals. This one's going to be a little bit different because you're going to have 22 hundredths times your variable, and your other number is going to be on the other side of the equation. What you need to do at this point is you need to isolate your variable. With this, you would divide by 22 hundredths on both sides. And this is the one that you might actually have to set up once in a while. The other one you could probably do mental math. So I'm going to take my dollar amount divided by my percentage, and I should get an answer of $340.91. So if I do not know the what number in your equation, you're basically going to take your amount divided by your percent as a decimal. And the last one, this is a very easy method. We're going to get you familiar with doing the equation method, but you'll find out that you're probably just going to be doing a little bit of division on this one and multiply by 100. So as I translate, there's going to be no decimals in this yet. So I'm going to bring down 13. Is the equal. My what is my variable. Of is multiplication. Again, what you'll notice is that you have to isolate your variable. So what I will do is I will divide by 20 on both sides. And if I'm going to divide by 20 on both sides, I should get a decimal. And I get 65 hundredths as an answer. But I need to make this into a percentage, so I'm going to get 65%. So shortcut is basically you're going to divide by the number that's by the of. You're going to get a decimal and multiply by a percent. Like example, 17 out of 20 is 85%. 5 out of 6 is 83 and a third percent.